Hi everyone, it's Trishann Williams with my brother James.
Hello,
and we have a new special guest with us today. This is Logan's twin brother Luke, who's going to do a review with us. Luke has finished his first book of the summer.
What's it called?
A Wolf Called Fire.
It's A Wolf Called Fire by Roseann Parry. This is her new book, February 2025, that came out. Most of you will remember A Wolf Called Wander, which was kind of a big phenomenon when it came out. A lot of people read it in school. And Luke has read it as well. So what I would like, I'll do a quick little summary and then I would like, let's compare kind of the two books. Okay, here's the little summary. Warm is the smallest pup, the one his father calls the heart of the pack. But all Warm sees is his bigger brothers, sharp and swift. Even his sisters pounce and wag, winning all the wrestling matches. Just as Warm is finding his place, enemy wolves destroy and scatter the pack. Warm helps lead the pups away from the fight, only to find himself alone with 4 pups to defend and feed. Can he be both the heart and the head of a new pack? Does he have to choose the aggressive leadership style of his father and brothers, or is there another way? All right, what'd you think?
That sounds pretty good.
It sounded really good.
And so, what do you think the difference was between this one and the first one?
I think the difference was like a different adventure they took to get to their goal. Like this one, they took to like save their pups. And the other one, I don't really remember.
The wolf got, remember in A Wolf Called Wander, it was one wolf who got separated from the pack, and he was just, and it was over his whole life, right? He was young when he got separated, and then he went and wandered for years and experienced a lot of things on his own. This one was one adventure, right?
It's like saving the pups.
Where Warm is trying to get back to his pups and save them and become the head of a pack. So what were some of Warm's personality traits? Because he was the smallest of the wolves, right? And what was do you remember what his role was?
His role was
He was the watcher?
Yeah, to watch over the pack while they eat.
Yeah, so he was,
Were any of these wolves the same from the first story?
No.
It's a totally different series.
It's a totally different series, but it is also based on a real wolf.
Yeah.
Oh.
They all are. The first one was too, but this
Really?
was, what was it, wolf number 8?
Yeah, 8.
And so the difference was wolf number 8 was separated from his pack, but he adopted wolf pups from a different pack.
Okay.
This one, they're his siblings.
Okay.
I think that's just for ease. But yeah, this is based on and it's relocated from Yellowstone to Oregon, because that's
perfect.
where she writes them all.
Stories like this one will make me cry.
But I mean, this is the story of you don't have to be the biggest, strongest to be a leader, right?
They basically get put into their position because of something that bad happens. Like their family gets lost or they get lost.
Yeah, those are the similarities.
So it's about stepping up and taking responsibility and saying, okay.
And doing it your way.
I'm the one
Taking
that's
care of the family.
You don't have, if you're not aggressive, you don't have to be aggressive. You can use your own strengths to your advantage.
Yeah.
Kind of like becoming a brand new store manager, huh? Okay.
Just like that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, all right. Well, did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it.
And did you think it was an easy read? Like, what age group do you think would read this? Like, who do you recommend it for?
Like 9 to 12.
Perfect. I think that's exactly right. 9 years old to 12 years old. If you liked A Wolf Called Wander. So let me ask you this, because we talked about this a little bit. Because at first I was like, well, I read A Wolf Called Wander. Why would I read this one? But what do you say to that?
I thought it'd be the same, but it was a different story and like a whole different theme of the book.
And the wolves had different personalities as well, didn't they?
So it's worth reading both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did
I
you
think
read
so.
the Ivan, what was it? The Incredible Ivan? I'm not saying it right. The one about
the one that became a movie, the horrible.
I guess they did. I don't know if they made a movie out of it, but it was the he's a big giant gorilla, and he's becomes friend. He escapes from a zoo, and he becomes friends with other animals. But then
I don't know. I don't
anyway,
know.
I'll have to. Can't remember. Anyways, never mind.
All right. Well, what are you going to read next, Luke?
I want to read A Horse Named Sky.
Okay.
Same author.
And then aren't you reading some Texas Parks and Wildlife right now?
Yeah. I don't know if those really count as books, but
No, but it's about you're reading about rivers in Texas.
yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
I think that's fantastic. What are you learning about rivers in Texas?
The fish and like what people do, like tubing on them or kayaking down them and stuff.
Like which ones are the best ones for this?
Yeah.
Thing? Yeah.
Like,
What's the biggest river in Texas? Is it the Rio Grande
yeah.
or the Colorado?
I think it's the Rio Grande.
I think so.
That starts like in the middle of the upper north New Mexico.
Yeah. And then it comes down through Texas.
Comes down through New Mexico and then Texas all the way down to the Gulf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we look forward to having you back for another review.
Okay.
Okay, so what do we have to read? We have to read The First Gentleman.
Yep.
We've all finished Skink now, right?
We've all
except
finished
except for Logan.
Luke and Logan, if they're going to read
Do you
it.
want to read Skink too?
He might read it. We'll
Maybe.
see. And then we have to review
Shawshank Redemption. Okay.
And then we're going to read The First Gentleman, or at least Dad and I are.
Okay. And then mine is going to be White Python World Tour.
Perfect.
That's what mine is.
I want to read that. So
Look
send
at
it
that.
over.
I'm reading. I picked it up just
All right.
yesterday and read the first 40 pages.
I'll download it.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, thanks everyone.